Ever wondered how much Hollywood spends to bring jaw-dropping action and mind-blowing visuals to the big screen? Some scenes cost more than entire movies. Explosions, epic battles, and breathtaking stunts, some of the biggest movie scenes ever. Cost millions to create, but were they worth it? What happens when Hollywood has unlimited money to bring epic visions to life? Here are the 10 most expensive movie scenes ever filmed. Scene of the Burj Khalifa stunt, Mission Impossible. Ghost Protocol, $25 million, the Burj Khalifa sequence in Mission Impossible. Ghost Protocol is one of the most breathtaking action scenes ever filmed. Tom Cruise, known for performing his own stunts, scaled and ran down the side of the world's tallest building, the 2,622-foot, 833 Burj Khalifa in Dubai. Filming such an extreme stunt required a massive budget, and here's why. Custom safety rigging, specialized harnesses and cables had to be designed to keep crews safe. Aerial cinematography, helicopters, drones, and high-tech IMAX cameras were used to capture jaw-dropping films. The stunt redefined action filmmaking, no CGI faking, just real danger and skill. This scene became the most iconic moment in Mission's Impossible history, cementing Tom Cruise's status. The Battle of Zion, The Matrix Revolution, $40 million. The Battle of Zion is the climactic war sequence in The Matrix Revolution, where the last human city, Zion, is under full-scale attack by the machines. Thousands of Sentinels swarm through the underground tunnels, and human soldiers and APU mechs fight back in a desperate attempt to survive. At the time, the CGI technology used for the Matrix Revolutions was revolutionary. The battle required over 100,000 individual CGI Sentinels attacking Zion. Unlike traditional CGI-heavy scenes, the battle mixed real actors in mech suits with digital enhancements. Actors wore motion capture suits to pilot the giant APU mechs. It may have cost $40 million, but the scene became an unforgettable moment. In the Matrix franchise, on the chariot race, Ben-Hur, 2016 remake, $45 million. The chariot race in Ben-Hur 2016 was a high-stakes recreation of one of the most legendary action sequences in cinema history. The original 1959 film's Chariot Race is often considered one of the greatest practical stunt sequences ever filmed. The remake tried to modernize it with a mix of practical effects, real stunts, and CGI enhancements. The filmmakers wanted to create an authentic ancient Roman stadium, so they built. Unlike many modern films that rely solely on CGI, the 2016 Ben-Hur aimed for authenticity by using real horses and practical stunts. Horses trained for months to ensure safe and realistic racing. Sequences. The 1959 version remains the gold standard, while the 2016 remake became an expensive lesson. The plane hijack. The Dark Knight Rises, $50 million. The opening sequence of The Dark Knight Rises is one of the most jaw-dropping practical stunts ever filmed. It features Bane's daring mid-air hijack, where a CIA plane is intercepted by a larger aircraft, its passengers extracted mid-flight. Christopher Nolan, known for practical effects over CGI, took realism to an insane level. This scene wasn't just special effects, it was real. Rather than relying on green screens or miniatures, Nolan used a real Boeing 747, suspending it in midair and dropping it in pieces. A real aircraft was physically lifted and dismantled midair. This sequence alone cost more than entire indie films, but it set the tone for The Dark Knight Rises grounded, intense, and visually spectacular. The Titanic sinking. Titanic, $55 million. The sinking of the Titanic in James Cameron's Titanic is one of the most ambitious and expensive movie sequences ever filmed. Spanning the last 45 minutes of the film, this scene is an emotional, chaotic. He built flooded massive water tanks and used a combination of practical effects and cutting-edge CGI to make audiences feel like they were actually there. A 795-foot-long ship set, built to scale for wide shots. Cameron insisted on filming in real water. Instead of relying on CGI, 17 million gallons of water were used in the Baja Studios water tanks. Despite its massive cost, the Titanic sinking scene helped Titanic become the first movie to earn over $1 billion at the box office. The film went on to win 11 Academy Awards. Now, the Battle of Hogwarts, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, Part 2, $60 million. The Battle of Hogwarts was the grand finale of the Harry Potter saga, bringing the wizarding world's greatest conflict to life. Taking up over 30 minutes of the film, the battle saw Voldemort's forces clash with Harry and his allies in a visually stunning and emotionally powerful sequence. Since Harry Potter is a world of magic and mythical creatures, the battle required extensive CGI enhancements. Nagini, Voldemort's giant snake, was entirely CGI and had to interact seamlessly with actors. Harry Potter films, Hogwarts was no longer safe, and the iconic castle was destroyed piece by piece. The highway chase, The Matrix Reloaded, $65 million. The highway chase in The Matrix Reloaded is one of the most ambitious, expensive, and visually spectacular action sequences in cinema history. Spanning over 14 minutes, it features intense car crashes, motorcycle stunts, gunfights, and gravity-defying martial arts. Rather than using existing roads, the filmmakers decided to build an entirely new highway just for this. Since filming on a real highway would have been impossible due to safety and logistics. Warner Brothers spent millions constructing a full-scale freeway at decommissioned Naval Air Station Alameda in California. Despite its $65 million price tag, the freeway chase in The Matrix Reloaded is widely considered one of the greatest action sequences in movie history. The Battle of Wakanda, Avengers Infinity War, $80 million. The Battle of Wakanda in Avengers Infinity War was one of the most anticipated and intense action sequences in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Taking place in Wakanda, the high-tech African nation ruled by Black Panther, T'Challa, the battle saw Earth's mightiest heroes fight against Thanos' massive Outrider army to prevent him from claiming the Mind Stone from Vision. This battle had everything: huge armies clashing, superheroes teaming up, Wakanda on war chants, and one of the most shocking endings in movie history. But creating such a massive war sequence came with an equally massive price tag: $80 million, since Thanos and his alien forces weren't played by actors in suits. The Battle of Wakanda wasn't just one of the most expensive battle scenes ever filmed, it became one of the most memorable moments in superhero movie history. Our Wakanda Forever became a pop culture phenomenon. The No Time to Die explosion. James Bond, No Time to Die, $95 million. James Bond movies are known for their practical stunts and breathtaking action sequences. But No Time to Die 2021 took it to a whole new level. The film featured the biggest explosion ever recorded in Hollywood history, earning a Guinness World Record. This jaw-dropping explosion takes place during the climax of the film when Bond destroys the secret island base of the villain, Safin. Filmmakers wanted it to be as real as possible, leading to an explosion that shattered records and budgets, costing a staggering $95 million to pull off. Over 136 kilograms, 300 pounds of high explosives were used. No Time to Die stayed true to the Bond franchise's dedication to practical effects. Filming took place at a reallocation, a quarry in Scotland, which was transformed into Safin's island lair. Lead in the final battle, Avengers Endgame, $100+ million. The final showdown in Avengers Endgame is the most expensive movie scene ever filmed, and for good reason. This legendary battle between the Avengers and Thanos' army was a cinematic event that took years of planning, months of filming, and massive post-production work. With nearly every Marvel hero in one scene, jaw-dropping CGI, and a scale never seen before in superhero films, this climactic moment became one of the most iconic and emotional moments in movie history. Coordinating dozens of A-list actors' schedules was a logistical nightmare. Avengers Endgame final battle wasn't just a movie scene, it was a cinematic event that defined a generation, a record-breaking moment in film history. Worth every penny of its $100 million+ price tag, Marvel spent a fortune to make this battle perfect, and it paid off, making Avengers Endgame the highest grossing movie of all time. Hollywood spares no expense when it comes to blockbuster entertainment. Which of these scenes blew your mind the most? Movie magic comes with a price. Which expensive scene do you think was worth it? That's a wrap on the most expensive movie scenes ever filmed. What's next? Hollywood spending $1 billion on a single scene? Who knows? Stick around for more jaw-dropping movie facts. Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more reviews and information.